Welcome to the SubHub Podcast. I'm MK Sullivan.
And I'm Danny Moreno.
And this episode is brought to you by Never Second. Never Second is a system of fueling products formulated specifically for endurance athletes that provides a blueprint for success by allowing the athlete to test, optimize, and perfect their fueling and hydration. They take the guesswork out of performance fueling. Use code SUBHUB25 at checkout to get 25% off of your purchase.
And today we have a double hitter for you guys. We think you're really going to love this. We have Manuel Merillas, who is a professional mountain athlete sponsored by Land Trail, Scarpa, and Coros. He is located in La Cueta, which is the highest village in the territory of Leon, Spain, and is home to just 10 residents. Also recently thank to him for adding to the residents by having a child. He has an impressive list of accomplishments, including a recent victory at Sagama this year, a fourth place finish at Mont Blanc Marathon, and a win at the Matterhorn's Ultras Extreme in the Skyrunning World Series circuit. He also has a lot of FKTs, mostly because he is an overall mountaineer athlete who is very good on technical terrain. He is highly regarded as one of the best downhill runners in the world and currently holds the third position in both the Golden Trail World Series and Skyrunning World Series rankings. And lucky you guys, we also have fan favorite and highly talented Sara Alonso. She is a Spanish mountain running sensation sponsored by ASICS. Sarah's a well-known name on the Golden Trail World Series circuit, having secured numerous podiums as well as top 10 finishes. Despite a setback earlier this year, which we recommend checking out her Instagram, she was very open about it. It limited her most of the year, but she came back starting with a victory at ETC, which is the shortest distance on the UTMB week in August. And her fitness has has started to improve over the last few months. She joined the Golden Trail World Series later in the season with the last two American races, and with the results that she secured at both of those races, she is now in the 21st overall position in the series. But we expect she's going to get a little bit higher after this week's race. So welcome, Sara and Manuel.
Hi.
Welcome. Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
Manuel, can you tell us a little bit about Sagama this year, as that was your first win of the season and a huge result?
Manu dice que qué tal fue Cegama, que fue tu mejor resultado y la mejor forma de empezar la temporada.
Sí, diles que la verdad que empezar de gama así es como ya estar tranquilo para el resto del año, y la verdad que me encontraba muy fuerte y el tiempo y el clima me acompañó mucho para mí.
He's telling that starting the season like this is like really calm him. He start like really strong the season, and the weather and the conditions for the race, it was perfect for him.
Tell him that's that's really funny, because the conditions were probably for 90% of the field not great.
Está diciendo que para la gente no le gustó mucho esas condiciones, pero que para ti sí.
También fue un día de verano, prácticamente.
Sara, it's great to see you back to racing. How are you feeling about your season so far?
Yes, this season has been not the best, so it's nice to be racing and finish the season like in a race again, in a Golden Trail Series final again. I'm feeling better than in the last races, so I think I can do it well. Like I am not really tired for the season because I just do like 2-3 races. So yes, I'm feeling like happy just for being racing again.
Yeah, it's great to see you back out there, Sara. I know you have a lot of fans, but even as your friends and competitors, we love having your energy out there. Going back to Manuel, because he's doing both of the series, what was his goal for Golden Trail specifically?
Manu.
Sí.
Dice que estabas haciendo como Skyrunning y Golden, no he entendido. ¿Y cuál era tu objetivo en las Golden?
En las Golden terminar vivo y en las Sky pues también. Al final son carreras totalmente diferentes, pero que he intentado ser competitivo en ambas.
He's telling that being competitive in both of the series, like in skyrunning in the golden, and doing as better as he can.
And we know that he has a kid, and that was something that they kind of focused on last year with the Golden Trail series when they were interviewing him. And so we're just wondering, like, how is balancing being a dad and training going?
Dice que cómo haces para ir a las dos series, entrenar y ser padre a la vez.
Y cuidar un perro y 3 gatos. Y hacer una casa y la de mi madre, pero es sencillo. Entreno todo lo que puedo e intento hacer entre volumen y distancias más cortas todo lo que me voy a encontrar durante el año y me funciona. Es complicado, pero funciona.
He tell that he do as much as volume and kilometers that he can in the moments that he is not with her kid. So he is good training for him like this.
Yeah, that's awesome. We love celebrating the moms and, also love celebrating the dads who are, doing the sport. For you, Sarah, coming off of injury and having kind of that later start, I don't even know if you originally were planning to do ETC. How has it been? Like, how has your approach changed from last year to this year in approaching the race selection? Because I know personally you didn't like altitude, and then you came to the only 2 altitude races in Golden Trail. So how was that mentally?
For me, the goal was like I need to be in the UTMB week, so I went there in the shorter race, and after winning there, I say, okay, I would like to try like with a better level, like international level. So the only races that there were in the next month, it was like, or in Spain, like Salomon Ultra Pirineu Marathon of Spartan or Golfo from skyrunning, or the both of the Golden in America that they were in altitudes. The ones that they were in Spain, it was like marathon races, so a lot of kilometers for me, not ready in this moment in my life. So okay, the only goals were like going to America, being in altitude that I really didn't want to do it. But there were like the only short races in this moment, the same as the final, that is like short races that in the moment is the only races that I can do. And then my training changed, like I am not doing more than 2 hours and a half running for the moment. I hope next year, yes. And I am doing more biking, like 2 times a week, or doing like an elliptic job in the gym to take out the impact. And after this small season, I will rest a little bit, and I hope that next year I can start running more than cycling and doing a little bit more of kilometers that I am doing in this moment. But the days that I am running like fast or doing interval season, and the days that I am doing volume, I am doing in the bike.
It sounds like you really figured this whole injury thing out, which I'm proud of you, because it just did not sound like a fun transition. But I think it's a great idea that you're doing the volume on the bike right now.
Yes, I enjoy more when I am running, but yes, at least I am racing again, and I think I am doing quite well results for the 2-3 months that I am training. So yes, I'm happy.
Yeah, we're happy for you too. Going back to Manuel, he got first at Sagama, 4th at Mont Blanc, and then, a little lower at Dolomites. And so he's coming into the series ranked 3rd this year. But last year, he also came into the final with a pretty strong standing, but he ended up getting disqualified on the first day, which, really set him back. And I'm sure you remember that too, Sarah. And so we were just curious, like, how that felt last year, getting disqualified on the first day, and if that was any motivation to come back this year.
Dice que has quedado primero en Cegama, cuarto en Dolomites, cuarto en Mont Blanc, y séptimo en Dolomites y que eso te coloca tercero, pero que el año pasado también estabas tercero y por la mala suerte de la descalificación pues fue difícil mantener esa tercera plaza y que a ver si eso te da más motivación para esta final este año.
Vamos a decir que eso está olvidado, pero que la motivación este año está en intentar aguantar el tirón de toda esta gente que corre tan rápido, pero que yo, sin embargo, tengo que intentar soportar y aguantar el tirón de ellos, ya que son carreras que no, vamos, que no me benefician absolutamente en nada.
He's telling that he's forgotten the last year, or at least he tried to forget it. So the motivation in this case come from being as fast as he can. Like these are not the races that fit better from him because there are short races and the people who comes to the final, like they are really fast. So his motivation is like trying to keep her third position and run as fast as he can.
Yeah, and I'm curious because this season has been a little bit different, especially for the final. Has he changed his training at all for this year's season compared to what he did last year?
Que como la final de este año es una sola carrera, bueno, más el prólogo y son carreras muy cortas, si has cambiado tu manera de entrenar este año o para esta final, comparado al año pasado.
Vengo de hacer un verano de muchísimo volumen y muchísima altura y hipertécnico, o sea, no sería técnico, ya es peligroso. Y lo único que he cambiado quizás ha sido bajar la cantidad de horas y meter intensidades, que es lo que hay que hacer. No se puede cambiar nada más, simplemente se tiene que hacer eso, meter intensidad y poco tiempo, que eso a mí me hace que las semanas sean aburridas.
He tell that he comes from a really summer that he do a lot of mountain, a lot of hours, and a lot of a vertical game, like in a dangerous parts, like really, really technical. But he changed, like he do more interval season or short season. That for him this is a board week because this means like less hours in the mountains.
Yeah, I imagine that as a sky runner, these like shorter races that aren't as technical are probably kind of a bummer because you get to spend less time in the mountains.
Sorry, repeat.
I said I imagine that as a sky runner, these like shorter, less technical races can like training for them is kind of less fun because of that.
Dice que para ti será más aburrido porque es menos técnico.
Menos técnico y requiere más horas de entreno de correr y menos de montaña. Y a mí lo que me gusta es la montaña.
This is more bored because this means more hours in the flat season or in the road than in the mountains, and he really likes the mountains.
Yeah, we figured. We did want to clarify really quick if you could ask him, Sarah, as well. Is his town only have 7 people or 8 people
7 people where?
where he lives?
Where he lives. Yes. Que si te pregunta que si tú donde vives hay 7 personas viviendo.
Ahora con mi niño y un malagueño somos 10. 3 casas abiertas.
Now with her small children and another people that come, they are 10 in the village. 10 people.
I love that.
That's amazing. Adding to the population.
Oh man. So Sarah, what is your goal for the final, if you have any, or is it just to like be happy that you're there and be thankful for the year?
My goal in this case is not the overall because I am really far away. So just with 2 races that and second one that not a really good race. So I can't do nothing special in the overall. But for me, the goal of the year was like doing at least one race that I can feel proud of me, like I can run fast again or being competitive again. So yes, my goal, I'm now in the 21 in the overall, and I hope in the final I can do just in the race better than the top 10. So yes, being happy is always a goal, but I am a little bit more competitive than just being happy and enjoy. So yes, I would like to do a top 10 and try to a top 5, but I think this will be really difficult.
Yeah. I also think though, Sarah, like so much of your strength of where you live, like with the weather and it being lower down and just like that really fast running and kind of humid weather. I think that is extremely possible to be in the top 10. And I think you like that sort of stuff too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I like, and I also see that it will be raining. So yes, it will be like raining a lot in the days before. So I think it will be like maybe too technical for me, but it will be good.
Yeah. Have you ran those trails before?
If I am been there before,
Yes.
no, I don't know nothing of the race. I just see some of videos or photos, and it looks like quite technical. Yes.
Yeah, no, definitely. So you will be doing the Golden Trail and finishing there, but we are curious if Manuel is confirmed for doing both the Golden Trail and the Sky Running World Championships and what his goals are for both of those.
Bueno, me han vuelto a repetir que cuál era tu objetivo en Skyrunning y en la Golden. Pero bueno, creo que ya lo has contestado antes. O sea que antes igual no me vayan a contestar esto, pero bueno, otra respuesta diferente.
Vale, nada, diles que eso, que en Sky simplemente era pues hacer las carreras técnicas que me gustasen, sin tener en cuenta si viajes más lejos, y después en Golden hacerlo lo mejor que pueda, porque aquí estoy un poco fuera de mi medio y me cuesta más estar a un nivel muy alto.
In Skyrunning, enjoy the mountain, enjoy the technical terrain that he loves. And in Golden Trail Series, like put himself in her out of the zone. We say, I don't know if it's understand, like not in the races that fit good in him, and just try to be fast and try with the runners that they are specialists in this.
Yeah, because it's kind of crazy on the men's side. The points are really close. Roberto's in second with 520. Manuel is third with 516. Eli has 514 and Patrick has 512. So that race could kind of go any way depending on the day. So is he trying to protect that third place position?
Que dice que estáis muy juntos por puntos, desde el tercero hasta el sexto, y que si tu objetivo es mantenerte en la tercera posición o subir, o cuál es tu objetivo.
No, me estaría mejor subir y estaría bien no perder nada, y bueno, si me mantengo entre los 5 primeros también estaría muy bien.
He told that it will be nice to be first or second, that it's difficult, but her goal, yes, is to try to stay in the top 5.
Well, I'd say after the season that he's had so far, and also including last year and winning OCC, like I would not put him out of contention for first or second even.
What do you say about OCC? Sorry?
I was just saying the season that he's had this year, including his win at OCC last year, like I think he has a big shot at moving up as well as holding on to third position.
Dice que con la temporada que has hecho este año y con lo que hiciste este año pasado, que tienes posibilidades para mantenerte en la tercera posición o incluso subir.
Estaría mejor si fueran 50 o 60 kilómetros en vez de 20 y pocos a esas velocidades, pero está complicado, pero se va a intentar.
He says that it will be nicer if it will be like 50 or 60K, but he will try.
I love it. Well, we are both excited to watch you this next week. Curious, Sarah, if you already know what shoes you're going to wear. We all know that many people know that you switched to Asics this year. And so we're just curious if you have a shoe in mind that you're going to put on.
Yes, I think I will race the prologue race with the Asics pussy speed shoes that they have a carbon plate, but the day of the race that I think it will be like quite technical. I think I will put Fusilite for feel better the road.
Yeah.
That they don't have like carbon plate. Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
And will you ask Manuel the same question, what shoe he's planning to race in?
What?
Will you ask
for
Manuel
Manu.
which shoe? Yeah.
Manu, ¿qué zapatillas te vas a poner para la carrera?
Pues no lo sé exactamente, pero seguramente tire por unas que se llaman Speed Planet, que me van súper bien, no están destinadas para larga distancia, pero me parecen ligeras, cómodas y no noto ninguna piedra, que para mí es lo que busco. Y un
¿Cómo has
poquito
dicho
más
que son?
pesada de lo que suele llevar la gente.
Speed Planet, has dicho.
Speed Planet, sí.
Vale. He told that he will wear like Scarpa Speed Planet shoes, that it's more for longer races, but they are fit really well when it's rocky and raining and like this. So maybe there will be a little bit more heavier than the shoes of another competitive, but they really like them.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be comfortable.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you both. We're gonna be cheering you both on so hard this Thursday and Friday, right? Or Thursday through Saturday is the final this week. So good luck to both of you guys.
Thank you.
Just a reminder for you guys that this episode is brought to you by Never Second. Check out the show notes for a link to their website, their Instagram page, and use code SUBHUB25 at checkout to get 25% off of your purchase.